Hidden dangers in everyday drinks refer to harmful substances or additives that may not be immediately apparent to consumers but can have adverse health effects over time. These ingredients are often present in beverages that are marketed as healthy or innocuous, making their potential risks all the more insidious. The significance of this topic lies in its impact on public health, as many people unknowingly consume these ingredients regularly, potentially harming themselves while believing they're making safer choices. By raising awareness about these hidden dangers, consumers can make more informed decisions about what they drink, ultimately fostering better health outcomes. Consider the example of added sugars in what many consider to be health drinks, like fruit juices and sports beverages. While these drinks are often perceived as nutritious or beneficial for hydration, they may contain high levels of sugar that contribute to weight gain, type 2 diabetes, and other metabolic disorders. Another example is the presence of artificial sweeteners in diet sodas and low-calorie drinks. Although these sweeteners are marketed as a healthier alternative to sugar, some research suggests they could have negative effects on metabolism, gut health, and even appetite regulation. Experts in nutrition and health advocates emphasize the importance of scrutinizing ingredient labels and being wary of claims that seem too good to be true. They argue that understanding what goes into our drinks is essential for maintaining a healthy diet. However, there are controversies and alternative viewpoints regarding these hidden dangers. For instance, some manufacturers and scientists argue that artificial sweeteners are safe when consumed within established limits, citing numerous studies that have not found definitive links to severe health issues. This highlights a challenge in public perception where mixed messages can lead to confusion and skepticism. These hidden dangers in everyday drinks connect deeply with broader discussions about food regulation, consumer rights, and public health education. They influence other aspects of the main topic by highlighting the need for stricter labeling laws and more transparent marketing practices. The complexities of these ingredients and their potential risks underscore the importance of ongoing research and dialogue between scientists, regulatory agencies, and the public. Overall, addressing the hidden dangers of everyday drinks allows us to take a closer look at our consumption habits and advocate for healthier options, ultimately influencing not only individual well-being, but also societal norms around food and beverage consumption. In recent years, a surprising and increasingly controversial ingredient has been gaining attention in everyday drinks: high fructose corn syrup, or HFCS. This sweetener, derived from corn starch, is often used as a cost-effective alternative to sucrose in a myriad of beverages, especially in soft drinks and fruit juices. HFCs is composed of both glucose and fructose, but its high fructose content, often around 55%, is what distinguishes it. The significance of this ingredient lies in its pervasive presence in many popular drink options and the health implications associated with its consumption. Unlike glucose, which is metabolized by every cell in the body, fructose is primarily metabolized by the liver. This process can result in the creation of triglycerides, potentially contributing to the development of fatty liver disease, obesity, and insulin resistance. These health concerns underscore why the identification of HFCS in everyday drinks is so crucial, as it represents a hidden threat to public health. Two clear examples of HFCS in action can be found in leading soda brands like Coca-Cola and Pepsi. These companies have long relied on HFCS to sweeten their flagship products in the U.S. market, making these beverages prime contributors to the national intake of added sugars. Additionally, many fruit-flavored drinks targeted at children often contain HFCS as a key ingredient, falsely marketed as a healthier alternative to soda despite similar sugar levels. Opinions about HFCS range widely. Critics argue that its consumption is linked to the rising obesity epidemic and suggest it should be replaced with more natural alternatives. Advocates, particularly those in the corn industry, maintain that HFCS is no worse than other sugars and blame overconsumption rather than the ingredient itself. Controversies surrounding HFCS often focus on whether it is genuinely more harmful than table sugar. Some researchers claim that fructose in any form, not just HFCS, is the real problem, while others argue that the demonization of HFCS distracts from broader dietary issues. This topic intersects with broader discussions about transparency in food labeling and the responsibility of manufacturers in promoting healthier choices. Identifying HFCS in drinks forces a reevaluation of dietary habits and influences consumer demand for clearer labeling and alternative sweeteners. Understanding HFCS's role in everyday drinks is critical for developing strategies that promote healthier living and guide informed choices in both personal consumption and industry regulation. When delving into the health implications and risks associated with the surprisingly dangerous ingredient often found in everyday drinks, we must first understand what this ingredient is. Artificial sweeteners. These low-calorie sugar substitutes, such as aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose, are commonly used in beverages to provide sweetness without the added calories of sugar. However, their inclusion in our diet is increasingly scrutinized for potential health concerns. The significance of examining the health implications of artificial sweeteners lies in their widespread presence in the market. With many people turning to diet drinks as a seemingly healthier alternative, understanding any associated risks becomes crucial. These ingredients' potential effects on metabolism, appetite regulation, and gut health raise questions about their long-term safety and impact on public health. For instance, some studies have suggested that artificial sweeteners may lead to weight gain by disrupting metabolic processes, while others indicate a possible association with increased risk of metabolic syndrome and type 2 diabetes. A real-world illustration of these concerns can be seen in the ongoing debates among health professionals over the inclusion of diet sodas in weight loss programs. While some advocate for their use as a tool to reduce calorie intake, others warn that they may inadvertently lead to unhealthy eating patterns by affecting hunger hormones and cravings. Furthermore, the presence of artificial sweeteners in sports drinks, marketed as healthier alternatives due to their low-calorie content, raises questions about their actual benefits for athletes and fitness enthusiasts. Supporting these concerns, several health organizations emphasize moderation in the consumption of artificially sweetened beverages. For instance, the American Heart Association highlights the lack of definitive long-term studies confirming their safety. However, opposition exists, particularly from industries that argue the ingredients have been approved by regulatory bodies and are safe in recommended amounts. This discussion inevitably connects to broader topics in food science and public health policy, particularly in addressing obesity and chronic illnesses linked to dietary habits. As people continuously search for healthier lifestyle choices, understanding the full spectrum of effects artificial sweeteners may have is essential. This insight affects decisions on marketing, product reformulation, and even consumer education regarding diet and wellness. The debate over artificial sweeteners encompasses various perspectives, emphasizing the need for ongoing research and reevaluation of dietary guidelines. While these ingredients offer potential benefits in reducing caloric intake, their potential health ramifications necessitate careful consideration, highlighting the complexity of balancing consumer preferences and health outcomes. The heading, "Prevalence of the Ingredient in Popular Beverages," refers to how widespread a certain harmful ingredient is found across various drinks that are commonly consumed. This ingredient, although often overlooked, poses potential health risks due to its frequent occurrence in a wide array of beverages that are part of our daily routines. Understanding its prevalence is critical because it highlights both the vulnerability and the substantial risk posed to public health, underscoring the urgency for consumers to be informed about what they are drinking. Consider sugar and artificial sweeteners as an example. Sugar is a ubiquitous ingredient in sodas, fruit juices, and even in beverages marketed as health drinks. Similarly, artificial sweeteners, introduced as healthier alternatives, are rampant in diet sodas and low-calorie drinks. Studies have associated excessive sugar intake with obesity, diabetes, and heart disease, while some artificial sweeteners have been scrutinized for potential links to cancer and metabolic disorders. This emphasizes the deceptive safety perceived when consuming such everyday drinks, making the ingredient's prevalence a significant point of discussion. Experts in public health and nutrition often express concern over the social norms that maintain high consumption rates of these risky ingredients. Health professionals advocate for greater awareness and labeling that would allow consumers to make informed decisions. Conversely, the beverage industry often argues that their products meet legal standards and that moderation is key, presenting a point of contention between health advocates and industry stakeholders. The discussion of this ingredient's prevalence also opens up a dialogue on industry regulations and consumer responsibility. Should there be stricter regulations to limit or disclose the usage of such harmful ingredients in drinks? Or should the focus be on consumer education and personal choice? This debate is crucial as it directly influences regulatory policies and public health guidelines. Ultimately, understanding the prevalence of this ingredient ties back to the central topic of beverage safety. By shedding light on how common these hazardous ingredients are in popular drinks, consumers are encouraged to reevaluate their choices and are inspired to demand better options, potentially sparking changes in industry practices. It serves as a reminder of the often hidden risks we face in daily nutrition and highlights the importance of vigilance, transparency, and informed choices.